Hey everybody, welcome back to the Desk of Interesting Things. We have a lot of stuff coming in the works. Hopefully you've seen we've been doing a whole bunch of short content. Hopefully that helps with the algorithm, whatever that means. And that seems to be taking off. A lot of you seem to like that. And we are in the process right now putting together a couple more VR rescues that we've completed, a couple of old Android game rescues we've completed, and continuing to kind of restart our live streaming stuff. So stick with us if you're into that kind of stuff. But today we got something kind of interesting. So apparently this last week was some sort of Prime Day thing. It kind of blew past me considering I don't watch television or get ads since I use ad block for most websites and stuff. So I didn't know what was going on. But I did jump onto Amazon to order something, realized, oh, it's a Prime Day sort of sale, and I picked up a couple of things that I thought were neat at a pretty reasonable price. Now, this is what we're looking at today. This is a Digimon device. If you remember these from the 90s, these are wicked old school, along the lines of Tamagotchi. While Tamagotchis were mostly catered to girls, the Digimon was catered to boys. And I remember the Christmas that I got my first Digimon, and my only Digimon. It was a brick colored one with black trim. This one is that green with the pink trim. And I remember getting that for Christmas, and it was a blast in the 90s. So what makes these unique is the battling system. So you raise your pet, your Digimon, just like you would a Tamagotchi. And once they got to a certain level, they could initiate combat. Now, the system in here allowed you to combat kind of random NPCs and stuff in the game, but it also allowed you to physically link your Digimon device with another and have battles with your friends, which was the big thing to do with this. Now, this is a remake. This originally came out, I believe, in 2020, that kind of era. And it's been around for a little bit of time. This was $4.46 on Amazon during the Prime sale. Now, normally they're on sale for about $10. And even at that price point, I think it's fantastic for all the features that this thing has compared to Tamagotchis, which start for about $20 for the really, really small ones. This is an exact replica of the original. So let's take a look. Oh, look at that. That was the actual Digimon device that I had as a kid, and there were two. There were the red one and the blue one, the brick one. So that's really cool. So this does look like it still has the actual link feature to play with someone else. So that's pretty cool. So now I'm getting ahead of myself. But for $4, if that drops down to that price again for Black Friday, I think this may be a really great stocking stuffer if you have someone of the age that played this back in the day, to keep this on their keychain. I think is fantastic. Or a kid who kind of missed out on this kind of craze and wants something more simplistic that you can play together with them. I think this is awesome. So this is a remake. This isn't an original from back in the day. So let's open this up and let's talk about what makes this a little bit special from what I saw when I was looking into it. So how do we open this guy up? So we'll take this out. Nice backing. I keep this. Is there any paperwork in here? Oh, there is. Okay, so we have a hefty manual. Look at the size of this. This is probably all sorts of languages, isn't it? No, this is all English. This is a really... No, it's okay. It's in 3 languages. Top, middle. Interesting. Really well done manual. Okay, so we'll come back to that in a second. Let's look at the device itself. Got this double clamshell on here. And here is the device. Move back to improve focus. Here we go. So, why did I get this color? They have 5 or 6 colors. The 2 sets of colors were on sale for the $4. It was this and another one. They both were fine to me. I simply jumped onto Discord and said the 2 color sets to my girlfriend and say, just pick a color set. She has no idea what they're for, and she's going to see this video and now understand why she picked pink and green. And I think this one pops pretty well. So this is a device, 3 buttons. little reset button there, the screen where everything happens, and of course a keychain to keep on you. Now, unlike a Tamagotchi is a little bit heavier, this is incredibly light, a couple ounces here, and it would be fine to keep on your chain. This, you're probably going to want, they sell screens for this for a couple of bucks. I would recommend just going to your local Dollar Tree and picking up any generic cell phone, smartphone skin or cover, that plastic sheet thing, and just cutting it down. That's only going to cost you $1.25 minus shipping on anything, so you're not going to get anything cheaper than that. And that way, you'll still have a full sheet, and you can adjust them and change them if you want to later. So, let's pull the pin. Digimon. So this is the 20th anniversary edition. Da-da-da-da. Okay, and you give it a name and all this stuff. So let's talk about what makes this different. So from what I read online, and let's see if the box also says it. Engage an exclusive dock and rock feature. It's a silly name. Here's your monitor. You can get a different Digimon every time you play. Of course, when they die. So what is special about this 20th anniversary is you can actually raise multiple Digimon on the same unit as opposed to have one only until it goes and passes on. So you can do that. You have a lot more options. There's a lot more evolutions in this. A lot more Digimon that have come out since. So there is a whole bunch to do. So let's do name. We'll just do AA. Or no, AB, AC, AC, DC. Okay, so then you set the time. That seems fine. And there we go. We're going to get an egg. So let's see if we can actually see this. This might be hard. This is a black and white pixel screen. And so we set the time, and then we got an egg. And now you just wait for this egg to hatch. And you can see the options above as I play. There's a tournament mode, it looks like. There's a Wi-Fi, it looks like, mode, or is that just to clean up poop? I'm not sure. We're going to have to go through this. And you have a bunch of options below. So it does seem like there's more options than before. So let's go, while that guy is going, let's take a look at the manual. Okay, we've done that. Here we go. You name, clock settings, gotcha. Okay, checking the clock, changing the timeline, and you wait for that egg to open up. So here we go. Once your first Digimon grows up, a second egg will appear from the base screen. Press C to change the egg type. Select the egg. Just a minute. After you have two Digimons, you'll be able to change it. See? So you can have two. So he hatched. There we go. So the first form is their little blob form, is what I called it. They just look like little walk-in poop piles. And how you interact with them and how you treat them and feed them, they will digivolve to a Digimon from the show and continue their evolution train. Like I said here, it looks like you have a couple. So here are your icons that tell you what to do. So we went through some of them. The first one is health. The second one is feed. It's that bone. You can train them. You can Digivice battle. That's the tournament thing I see. That's flush, of course. It was for the poop. Lights wakes up, puts them to sleep. Medical attention if they're hurt or sick. The album, images of your Digimon as they grew. Two Digimon communications and an alert. Now these are on a timer, so the clock is important because they do tend to sleep, if I recall right, a normal sleep cycle. So they go to bed around 9 or something and get up around 8. So here's, you get the Digimon game, age and weight, hunger, all these levels you can do. You can feed them, you can train them. Pressing C stops. Trained Digimon will not benefit from training if it is stopped. So you got to do a complete circle, boom, and they shoot fireballs. They do all sorts of little cool things. Training, how they work their upper, their lower. Here's the battle system. Single battles, little 10 HP. This just kind of goes over everything, and it's really, really nice. Medical attention, your records, two device communication, so you can battle with a friend, which is kind of the coolest thing about this guy. Battle copy. Look at all this stuff. So this is all pretty cool. the death of Digimon, selecting a Digimon egg, sound, and here's your evolutions. Here it talks about 10 minutes is that first one, so 6 hours is the next one, 24, 36, and 48 to Mega. So you can get a full kind of evolution if you take care of them correctly in a couple of days. So that's pretty cool. Now here we go, some special secrets. Certain conditions you may get special Digimon eggs. That's cool. How to fix the battery, 2032 battery, and so on. So this is it, guys. This is the 20th anniversary Digimon device, and it comes in all sorts of wild and wacky colors. The quality on this is nice. This is actually physical, so it looks like they just kind of reused the original molds and stuff and technology. Because if this was like a modern thing, and Digimon, they still have modern devices. They have the little wrist ones, and they have all sorts of cool things that people still use and play with. But, you know, if this was a remake, you would have seen this just gone and insert like a Wi-Fi chip or something. But the fact that it's a physical connection is very cool. So if you see these on Amazon, don't be afraid to go pick one up. And he is using that bathroom. So let's flush. And it's gone. Pick one of these up. They're a lot of fun. Quick fun to have with you on the go. Fun to battle with your friends. I think if you can pick these up for $4 or $5, especially coming up on Black Friday for sales and stuff, these make fantastic stocking stuffers. If you've got someone that grew up on Digimon in their late 20s, early 30s, this is going to be a fun gift for them for not a lot of money, or little kids, and you don't want to break the bank for something. This is really, really fun. It's big enough that I would just have it as a regular present. If I got this for Christmas without knowing it was coming, I would have been absolutely stoked this year just because of the memories that it would bring back. And for $5, man, there's not a lot of cool things you can get for $5 that are going to trigger those core memories in your brain. So until next time, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this device, if you have one, if you want to get one, and we'll see you guys in the next video.